All right, let's dive in. Today in Albany, New York, a parolee accused of a chilling crime and a mother facing the consequences of a tragic act. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark in Albany, New York. Here's what's on the docket today. All right, here's where we begin. Alfonso Lester, a 60-year-old parolee, was arraigned for allegedly murdering his sister with a hammer in Albany. Lester, recently released on a drug charge, allegedly beat his sister, Angela Helms, to death on Hudson Avenue. He's been charged with second-degree murder and burglary and is currently held without bail. Now you might be wondering, who is this Alfonso Lester? Well, he's not new to the legal spotlight. In 1998, he was sentenced to 25 years to life for a series of robberies. Despite being arrested twice in the last 2 years for drug-related charges, he wasn't returned to state prison. Call it like it is. Someone dropped the ball here. Witness intimidation was also noted in his past, which raises significant concerns about the decisions around his parole. The failure to reincarcerate Lester after his arrests might have contributed to this tragic outcome. Let's not overcomplicate this. Moving on. Persia Nelson has been convicted of second-degree murder after leaving her baby daughter to freeze at a GE plant. The jury found her guilty despite defense claims of her love for her child. Video evidence was crucial in this case. The prosecutors argued that Nelson deliberately placed her child in frigid conditions, leading to her death by hypothermia. The case underscores the difficulty in distinguishing between negligence and intentional harm. Now that's worth discussing. The undeniable video evidence makes this a stark reminder of the need for vigilance in child welfare. What's the takeaway? Let's keep this train moving. Next up, Shader Augusto Uribe Tobar, a Colombian national, has pleaded guilty to smuggling charges tied to the death of a pregnant woman at the NY-Canada border. He used TikTok to advertise his smuggling services, charging $2,500 per person. Ana Karen Vasquez Flores drowned during an attempted crossing of the Great Chazy River. The case highlights the risks and casual acknowledgement of smuggling dangers by operators. Let's cut to the chase. This is a deeply troubling use of social media. Stricter oversight on such platforms is needed to prevent these tragedies. Looks like someone forgot the memo on ethical use of technology. All right, next topic. Let's pivot to the next story. Austin Bryett has been convicted after a dirt bike crash severely injured a UAlbany student, Alexa Kropf. Bryett fled the scene after crashing into Kropf, leaving her with life-altering injuries. His dirt bike, lacking safety features like headlights and brake lights, highlights the dangers of unregistered vehicles on public roads. Well, folks, that's the story in a nutshell. This incident is a wake-up call for stricter regulation and enforcement of vehicle safety standards. Let's tie a bow on that. Shifting gears, an IT employee, Mehul A. Goswami, is accused of working simultaneously for the state and global foundries. He's charged with second-degree grand larceny for allegedly defrauding taxpayers of $50,000. He worked remotely for the New York State Office of Information Technology Services while being employed by another firm. The case highlights vulnerabilities in remote work oversight. The ability to juggle 2 full-time jobs for years without detection is a clear failure in oversight. Let's not sugarcoat it, folks. This is Dean Bark signing off from the City Report with Dean Bark in Albany, New York. Stay informed, and we'll see you tomorrow.